It's Kai on Fire. Welcome back to my channel. And as you can see by the title of this video, it's homecoming season. Y'all, I love homecoming. I think that homecoming is the best part about going to college other than graduation, of course, especially if you went to HBCU like I did. And for y'all who've been subscribed to my channel for a while, do you already know I am a proud alumna of the illustrious Virginia State University, and that's on 1882, period. Like I said, y'all, I love homecoming, so you know I do a homecoming video for you guys, even though I am an alumni. But you know, I just felt like it was necessary, especially because for a lot of people, this is their first time attending homecoming. So this is a VSU do's and don'ts video, homecoming edition. So these are just tips, for people whose first time going to homecoming is this year. Because like I said, last year due to COVID, we didn't have homecoming. So this is a lot of people's first time. So like I said, these are just like little tips and tricks that I think will be helpful. I asked my siblings, I asked like my org sisters like what they thought, my friends. So you're gonna hear a lot of tips from like different people who went to different HBCUs, not just Virginia State. So if you guys want to see and hear my little tips and like, you know, see what I gotta say, then keep on watching. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. And for my first do, I have go to class. Contrary to what you might have heard or what you believe about going to class during homecoming, it's super important that you go to class because honestly, a lot of teachers are going to be paying attention to who actually shows up for class solely because it's homecoming, and they know that students are definitely going to start missing class because there's so many events going on campus. So make sure that you go to class, and if you can't go to all your classes, please go to the most important ones. Go to the ones that you've already missed a lot of class or ones that you're struggling, and just show up for some of your classes. More importantly, the most important ones. Like I said, you might get those teachers who just have you come in and sign the roll for some type of participation or extra credit. You might have teachers that cancel class altogether. And you might even have teachers who still want you to come in and will teach for the whole duration of the class. Like, and honestly, those teachers are the worst ones because, girl, like, it's homecoming. Like, I have stuff to do. I'm supposed to be in Foster with my friends. I'm supposed to be on the yard. Like, my org got a table at Org Bazaar, and you want to teach geometry. You want to teach biology. Girl, if you don't hang it up, like, we can continue this next week. But, like I said, make sure you go to class. Make sure you're on top of your schoolwork because even though homecoming is a live week and there's so much going on, you do not want this 1 week to have a significant negative effect on your grades, because honestly, after homecoming, the rest of the semester goes like this, and before you know it, it's time for winter break. It's time for end of semester grades, and you can be sitting there looking like, dang, I could have got them extra credit points during homecoming, but no, I was in Foster buying somebody something from Chick-fil-A. So like I said, make sure you go to class, make sure you're on top of your work. You know, homecoming ain't going nowhere. You have a whole week to do stuff. So like I said, just go to class. Alright, so since we're still on the topic of class, for my first don't, I have don't come to class lit. That means don't come to class drunk, don't come to class high, don't come smelling like weed, don't have no weed on you, don't have no liquor in your little cups. None of that, because your teachers will know and they will send you home. And you do not want your first homecoming to also be your last homecoming. So do not come to class lit. Just wait until after class. I know it seems like it's super hard to do, but just please do not come to class lit because they have no problem sending you home. Out by 5 is very much real. They will send you to student conduct and you will be gone. Like, I personally know the person in charge of student conduct, and let me tell you, she do not play. She don't play. She will send you home. She don't care if you cry, kick, scream, whatever. She will send you home. So, like I said, I know homecoming is a fun time, but do not come to class drunk, high, whatever, because honestly, it's rude, it's tacky, and it's distracting. Like I said, you don't want to get kicked out all because you wanted to be drunk or you wanted to be high. Like, just wait until class is over. Classes are hour and a half, 50 minutes. You can wait, like, and if you can't, it's giving crackhead activity, but like, just wait. It's like those few little moments of fun are not worth your education. And like I said, you're still very much the student, and like I said, they will kick you out. So just wait until after class to do what you gotta do. Don't come to class, you know, under the influence of anything. All right, so the next do I have is if you plan on drinking during homecoming, get your bottles early, like early as possible. I know that VSU homecoming starts on Saturday and is going to be until next Saturday, I believe. So for real, if you plan on drinking, get your bottles like this weekend. And of course, you can't have liquor on campus. Give your bottles to someone off campus and tell them to hold them, because honestly, once alum touch down around Thursday, Friday, and they're probably going to stay until Sunday, the lines at the ABC stores are going to be out the door. Everyone and their mom are going to be getting stuff. So stuff that you want might be sold out. So when the stuff sell out, there's only the stuff that you don't want to drink. So get your bottles early. Honestly, homecoming is all about planning as far as like, what you're drinking, what you're wearing, places you're going to go. So I would highly recommend you get your bottles early, because like I said, everyone and their mom about to be in the area. So all the liquor stores are about to have long lines. They're about to sell out of things. So get your bottles early. Like I said, no liquor on campus. Once again, they will kick you out. So just give it to someone you trust. And like, if you want to drink before an event, go ahead, y'all do that. Of course, drink responsibly, and then y'all keep it moving. But like I said, if you want to drink during homecoming, get your bottles early, because you don't want to sit there and not be able to get what you want, or even worse, not be able to drink at all if that's what you want to do. So yeah, just get your bottles early, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. It'll save you a major headache. Just prepare. Just do everything early if you can. All right, so the next don't is, if you're going to be drinking, do not be super drunk in public, because for one, it's not cute, and two, it's very dangerous. Also, even though it's homecoming and people are having fun, like homecoming is a very fun time, people are still watching you, and that goes for faculty, teachers, and even other students. Like, you don't want to like be there pissy drunk and your professor's right there, or you don't want to be like overly drunk and someone that can potentially help you in the future is watching you, whether that's you joining an organization, you getting into a leadership position on campus, internship, job, whatever. So if you're going to drink responsibly. If you're someone that doesn't know how to hold their liquor, I recommend you don't drink as much, or you drink slowly, whatever the case may be. But you don't want to be drunk in public. You don't want to embarrass yourself. And honestly, this, like, in these days coming, like, some people aren't your friends. So if you're sitting there embarrassing yourself, we live in a day and age where there's phones everywhere. So people are going to be recording you. Like, they don't care if they embarrass you. So you don't want to put yourself in that position. So just please drink responsibly, and don't be overly drunk in public, because like I said, not only is it not cute, it's not safe either. So like I said, just be mindful of how much you drink and what you drink either. If you can't mix, don't mix. Pick light, pick brown, pick dark, and stick to it. I do not recommend mixing, because no one wants to be sick during homecoming. So just like I said, be responsible if you do plan on drinking. All right, so my next do is, if you plan on going to events off campus, I recommend that you Uber or carpool, because honestly, like I said, we have alumni coming in. We have the actual present students. We have friends of friends, families of families. We have locals that even, come to some of our events. So everyone and their mom is going to be driving to these off-campus events. So that means there's going to be no parking, especially if there's like a cookout or something. Like, people will literally like make their own parking spaces in ditches, in front of trees, in the fire lane. Like, when there's a homecoming event, parking is hectic. So I highly recommend that you and your friends get a little Uber, or if your friend has a car, that you just ride with one person, because then that way you don't have to worry about trying to find a parking space, or you don't have to worry about who's going to drive here, who's going to drive there. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like I said, homecoming takes a lot of planning, and this is something that I recommend that you plan to do. Like I said, I personally think that Ubers or like Lyfts or cabs or whatever is the best bet, because in this way, you don't have to worry about finding a parking space. You and your friends can drink however much you want to, and you don't got to worry about nobody drunk driving, because we don't do that, because, we're responsible. So like I said, if you plan on going to off-campus events, Uber, Lyft, or carpool, like, that's honestly your best bet to fully like getting there on time and really enjoying the event, then that way you don't have to worry about trying to find a parking space or somebody towing your car or someone blocking your car. Because like I said, when it comes to off-campus homecoming events, people don't care where they park. They will park in front of your car, and then it's hundreds or thousands of people there, and you don't know whose car is whose, and then you stuck there. So I don't know, honestly, just Uber. It's the best option, honestly. So that's what I recommend you doing if you're going anywhere off campus. Okay, so now I'm about to get into my next don't. And like I was just talking about off-campus events, if you are going somewhere off-campus, please do not wander off by yourself. That goes for my girls and my guys, because people are honestly crazy and they're watching you. They're waiting to take advantage of you. So you come with your friends, you leave with your friends. Don't let nobody try and sweet talk you into going with them unless you know them personally and well. Don't let none of these little alumni come up to you like, oh, well, you cute, like, let's go to Waffle House, let's go here. No, if you came with your friends, you leave with your friends, because like I said, homecoming is prime time for people to act crazy, for people who want to do crazy things and take advantage of you. So if you come with your friends, leave with your friends. Don't wander off by yourself, especially if you don't know where you are. If this is your first time ever going somewhere, do not go off by yourself, because like I said, people will literally sit there and watch you, to plot on you, to harm you. Like, not everyone has your best interest at heart. So like I said, just make sure you stay with your friends. And yeah, like, and if your friend insists on going with someone, you put your foot down, you say no. Like, oh, well, he's cute, or he's so and so, no, or she's so and so, no. Be like, if you want, we can all go together. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, people are crazy, and like they're honestly liable to do anything. So never wander anywhere by yourself. And my ladies, if you're gonna drink while you're out, please watch your drinks, because date rape is very, very real. And you honestly have to watch out for people you don't know, and even the people that you do know. So honestly, if you're gonna drink, I honestly recommend you drinking before you get there. That kind of goes hand in hand with, Ubering to these events. Because I know, like, when I was in school, like, me and my sisters, we would like all pregame at my sister Crystal's house, and we would like Uber like to the party or wherever we were going. Because like I said, people are weird, like, not just men, honestly, just people in general, and they will plot on you to harm you. So if you are going to drink somewhere, please watch your drink. Don't set it down. Don't take no drink from no one you don't know. Oh, taste this. I know, like, we love doing that during homecoming. Oh, just try this. Unless you know them for real, don't be just sipping anything, because even if they not trying to, like, intentionally trying to do nothing, and they be on some other stuff, you don't know what they put in their cup. They could be on some other stuff that you know nothing about. So just be safe when it comes to drinking. Like I said, do not put your cup down. Don't accept drinks from people you don't know, because people are really crazy out here. So just be careful when you're going out, especially if you're stepping off campus. Alright, so the next thing on my do list is go to all the events. Like, it's homecoming. I know things are really different because, we're still very much in the middle of a pandemic, but homecoming is so much fun. Like, I literally, like, went to everything when I was in undergrad. Even things I didn't really think were that interesting, but because of the friends that I had and the company that I had, like, it was fun. And the thing is, like, we still talk about this stuff till this day. So go to all events. Even if you have class, like I said, make sure you go to class, but pop up afterwards. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what homecoming is for you to experience new things, for you to make memories. Like, just go to everything. Even if it's like off campus, of course, be safe, but just take advantage of everything that's going on, because this is probably the littest week of like the whole school year. I know specifically for Virginia State, it's definitely homecoming and then spring fling. Spring fling is like more like a mini homecoming for us, but homecoming is that week for you to really have fun. So make sure you go to all the events that you have fun. And like I said, these are memories that you're making with your friends, and you never know like how much fun you're gonna have. So just be open to everything, and to like just experience new things on campus. So definitely go to all the events, because you never know how much fun you're gonna have. So I know for like state, at least, like, when we have homecoming, we have like Org Bazaar, Yard Fest, like, we have like food trucks, vendors, like tailgate and all the other stuff. So, and 10 times out of 10 at these events that are on campus, you know that active Greek members and Greek alumni are on campus. So my next don't rule is please do not stand, please do not step, please do not sit on anybody's plot, bench, tree, whatever is associated with their organization. Please do not sit or anything on it unless invited, because they take that stuff very seriously, as they should. You know, it's honestly a sign of respect that you not like step on their property. So please do not step on any of those things. If someone from the organization invites you, go ahead. You know, you're more than welcome to stand on the plot. I know, like, when I was in school, like, my friends were Sigmas, so they will always like invite me and my friends on the plot. And even like the Qs at the time had like this little bench, so like they would let us sit on this bench. It was always so funny to me, because like before like the last two lines came out, it was just like my friend and like two of his like line brothers, I think, and they're like big dudes like on this little bench, like, oh, y'all want to sit? No, I'm like, no thank you, we're okay. So but yeah, like, unless someone personally invites you in their space or to like stand on like their plot or anything, do not stand there, do not sit there. You know, and even if you step on it by accident, because I know accidents do happen, just say, oh, my bad, and keep it pushing. Don't argue with no one, because it's just not the time or the place for that. Like, you know, to you might be like, oh, it's not that serious, but to them it's very serious, and like, so you don't want to disrespect no one. So unless invited, don't stand, sit, whatever the case may be, on nothing. And then also, like, of course, you know, Greek people are going to be there. They're going to be strolling, like always. Do not get in the middle of them strolling. Not only is it rude, also for your safety, because people are kicking, people are jumping, elbows is getting thrown, and you do not want someone to knock you out because you was in the way. If you hear a whistle, if you hear a call, just move, just step to the side. Just look and step to the side, because, you know, I feel like, you know, people in Greek life show at events anyway, but you know it's definitely about to be 10 times worse, because it's homecoming, and, you know, their profile is there, so they really about to be showing off. So when you see someone strolling, just step to the side, just look, because you do not want to get hit, and you do not want to be in their way. So look and just step to the side. That's all I can say. The next do I have is save your flex. This is more specifically for people who attend Virginia State. You know, like, people's when they flex up like the first part of the semester. So for the people who still have flex, do not run your flex up during homecoming, because homecoming is 1 week and you still have the rest of the semester to use your flex. And, you know, there's going to be some alumni there. Do not let these alumni sweet talk you out your flex, because once they go home to their restaurants, they got money to do whatever, and you are going to be at school struggling. So save your flex. If you want to buy somebody something, go ahead, but do not run your flex up during homecoming, because it's just, no, you're going to be sitting there sad and hungry by the time the end of the semester come around, and the alumni and the guests going to be at home eating what they want to eat, and you could be sitting there sad. So just save your flex. You will thank me later. I think I pretty much like covered everything for the most part. I have one more don't. My last don't is do not wait last minute to get tickets, whether that's for the step show, the concert, the comedy show, parties. Do not wait last minute, because honestly, the closer it is to date, the more people are going to tax for tickets. So if any like party has an early bird special, or ladies before 11, ladies get there before 11. Like I said, get early bird tickets, get any type of specials they have, any type of discounts. If your friend sells tickets, make sure you get them as soon as they have them, because like I said, the closer it is to the day, the more they're going to tax for tickets. And even as far as like concerts, things at the NPC, concerts, comedy shows, make sure you get your tickets early, because in that way you can get good seats. Closer to the day, they're going to start taxing. I'm pretty sure now, with COVID, they are going to limit the people who can be in the NPC. So you want to make sure that you get your tickets early, so that way you'll be able to go in, that you'll have a great seat. Like I said, once again, homecoming is all about planning outfits, what you're drinking, what you're wearing, what you're doing. So make sure you get those things early. I'm pretty sure, like I said, most of the parties and stuff are next week. So I'm pretty sure there probably are still running early bird specials. So get your tickets now if you want to go to something, so then that way you don't gotta worry about it. And ladies, if they do offer free before 11, make sure you go free before 11, even if you bought a free before 11 ticket, because if you show up after 11, they're going to expect you to pay. So make sure you and your girls get there early, because you don't want to be outside. You know, it's October now, so it might be a little chilly, and your little freaking dress and your heels, and you sitting outside the club because y'all took forever to get ready. So like I said, just prepare and get everything early if you can. Alright, y'all, I think I pretty much covered everything. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, these are just like some basic tips that I think will help the people whose this is the first time experiencing homecoming. They're very basic. Most of the stuff is actually common sense, but you know, some things some people might not know, especially like my freshmen. I'm personally not going to homecoming this year. I have something else already planned, but for all my friends and family going to homecoming, please be safe, please have fun. We're still very much in a pandemic, so please wear your mask no matter what you're doing, no matter where you're going. Wear your mask, because like I said, COVID is still very much out here. And just have fun and be safe. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.